This news update is compiled with stories from socialistalternative.org.
Hi, I'm Nick Schillingford, and this is a 3-minute news update. Using the looming threat of a disastrous debt default as cover, Democratic and Republican leaders rushed a bill through Congress to raise the debt ceiling and cut $2.5 trillion over 10 years from the federal budget. There were no tax increases on the wealthy, not even a limited closing of some tax loopholes. A colossal $1 trillion in cuts will be implemented immediately, but the biggest dangers lie ahead. The bill establishes a special bipartisan supercommittee tasked with cutting another $1.5 trillion. The bill places stunning authority in this unelected supercommittee, whose proposals for sweeping cuts will not be subject to any amendments. And if Congress dares to vote down the supercommittee's proposal, this will automatically trigger a broad series of cuts. This means brutal cuts either way. In Europe, a last-minute rescue package put together by Eurozone leaders on 21st July has averted an immediate debt crisis in Greece. A default by Greece would have triggered a European financial crisis with worldwide repercussions. The new package has averted an immediate collapse of the Greek government's finances. However, the continued enforcement of drastic austerity measures is prolonging the slump in the Greek economy. Without growth, there is no way that Greece can escape from its debt crisis. Writing in the Financial Times, Gideon Rachman comments 25th July, quote, "While the fear of sudden collapse has receded for now, the threat of a slow squeeze, crushing the Greek economy and causing social and political turmoil is still very much alive," end quote. The country's future, he says, promises, quote, "blood, sweat, and tear gas." All this comes in the midst of a deepening economic crisis around the globe. This past week, supporters of the Committee for a Workers International from around 30 countries attended a summer school in Belgium. The United States section of Socialist Alternative is in political solidarity with the Committee for a Workers International. Visitors at the summer school attended from across Western and Eastern Europe and Russia, North and Latin America, Nigeria, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and the Middle East. The discussions focused on the continuing attacks by governments on the gains won by workers of the past and how today's workers and young people can fight back against cuts. To end famine, environmental disaster, and poverty requires the reorganization of the world economy based on social need, which is becoming more urgent as the capitalist crisis is prolonged. For more information on the global crisis and the ideas of Socialist Alternative and the Committee for Workers International, visit socialistalternative.org or socialistworld.net.
This has been a 3-minute news update.